Alright guys, first things first, we have to prime that beautiful face of ours, so we're going to use the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. And once we are done priming our face, then we're going to go ahead and prime our eyelids by using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I'm also going to use a beauty sponge to basically just spread that primer all over my eyelid. And I did do my brows off camera. I used the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. You'll see me touch up my eyebrows with that throughout the video. And now we're using that beauty sponge again and using Coty AirSpun in the shade Honey Beige to basically set our eyelids. Alright, so now I'm going to take the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush JH39 in the shade Ranch from the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to basically just highlight my brow bone with that shade. Next, I am going to use the brush JH32 from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection and take the shade Pigment from that Conspiracy palette and put that all over my eyelid. Once I am done with that shade all over my eyelid, I'm going to take the JH33 brush from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection and use the shade Not a Fact from the Conspiracy palette and just pack that onto the outside corner of my eyelid. I'm going to kind of build it up until it gets to the dark purple that I want it to be. Once I am done packing that Not a Fact shade onto the outside corner, I'm going to take my finger and the shade Trisha on the Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid and just blend it back into that Not a Fact shade. Also, while doing that, I'm going to go back and use that JH39 brush again and just kind of blend out that Trisha shade all over, and then I'm going to take an IT Cosmetics brush, which I don't know which brush it is because I got it a while back and it does not say it on the brush, and just blend out my eyeshadow. And then now I'm going to take a baby wipe and clean up the excess eyeshadow on my face. I know this isn't a traditional way of doing your eyeshadow, but it's what works for me. So I usually just put my eyeshadow on first before I put my foundation on. And then I use the baby wipe to make those crisp corners and the eyeshadow look really good on my eyes. Now after I do that, I'm going to just blend out my eyeshadow a little bit more, and then I'm going to take that JH39 brush again and take the shade Ranch from the Conspiracy palette and just kind of put it on the inner corners of my eye. It's also going to look a little more pink because some of the Pigment and Trisha shades are going to be underneath that as well. And then I'm going to go in with another IT Cosmetics brush and that Not a Fact shade and just kind of go underneath my eyes, under that waterline, and bring that shadow down a little bit more. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in and use my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer in the shade Porcelain. I'm going to use my beauty sponge and just put that all over my face. Now I do typically put my foundation on my ears and bring it down on my neck as well to kind of blend it out. This shade, however, goes really well with my skin tone, so I don't need to blend it out too much on my neck or ears. Once I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to touch up my eyebrows a little bit more. And then I'm going to go in with the Coty AirSpun face powder again, and it's going to be in the same honey beige shade as well. And I'm going to put that on my beauty sponge and just put it all over my face. Again, I know this isn't typically how people do it either. They usually just set certain parts of their face. However, this works best for me, especially when I'm putting on a powder contour. And I'm using an It Cosmetics brush to go over everything and put that Coty AirSpun on my neck as well. And now I'm going to use the E.L.F contour palette and use a brush that, again, I don't actually know the name of this brush because I got it a long time ago, but I love using it for the contour on my cheeks and forehead and on my jawbone. Then once I'm done with that contour, I'm going to take another brush to use on my nose, but use the same shade that I was using for my cheeks and forehead. I'm going to just go ahead and contour my nose. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back in with that JH39 and the shade Ranch and touch up the inner corners of my eye again, just to make sure that highlight pops. And then now I'm going to use the NYX Skinny Eye Marker in the Carbon Black shade and start doing my winged eyeliner. Sorry for the in focus and out of focus on this. I was using the autofocus and I kept moving in and out, so it kept focusing and then not focusing, so it's a little bit blurry here and there. Now, once I am done with my winged eyeliner and touching that eyeliner up to make sure those wings are as perfect as I can get them, I am going to use the Wispy Eyelashes by Ardell, and I'm going to put those on. And then after those are on, I'm just going to go in with the Colossal Volume Express Mascara by Maybelline and just kind of put a little bit of mascara on my eyelashes to make those pop a little bit more as well. And once I'm done with putting the mascara on and touching up my eyeshadow so I don't have any spots of mascara on that, I did not put it in the video, but I do use the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you enjoyed the look I did as well. Thank you for watching.